Hey, everybody, Russ W. Oker, Go Hills TV, powered by JBS. Time for our postgame with Coach Matt Torrez. The Warriors walk them off with a 7-6 win over Ellsworth Community College. And, Coach, our first chance kind of to visit a little bit. You guys, you get the win today. Obviously, it's always better to win than lose, but I'm sure that you would like to see a little more offense, a little more timely hitting, I guess, today. Maybe it shouldn't have been this close.
No, I'm here. I mean, here's the deal. We went out early and played really well against some really good teams, and then we've been on the road a long time, and I don't know if our guys are wearing out. And we got home and played pretty much the next day. Worked on the field the next day, and then played. And this game moved up, and I don't know. They might be wearing out a little bit, and I guess when you're in the funk, the more you push, the worse it gets, right?
Right. Well, the main thing is you won the ball game. You also took 2 out of 3 from St. Cloud, so we're 8-5 on the year. Let's start with the pitching performance from Turo Rodriguez. He's a guy that you use the term pitchability quite a bit. He can eat up some innings. I thought he looked pretty solid today.
Yeah, 3 pitches for strikes, in and out. 3 and. I think for him right now, he's starting to mature, and today the ball was elevated. The last couple times out, the ball wasn't as elevated. He's understanding how to get better as a pitcher. We used him at third base last year, didn't pitch him a lot. I still might say this, he might be our best glove on our team.
Well, I didn't see him make any errors, at least in the postseason last year, that's for sure.
So, but we sat down and we talked and said, hey, this is probably your future, and he's really bought into that, and he's getting better. He really is. 3 pitches for strikes, and that's all you can ask.
So as a staff, you give up 13 hits, but you had 16 strikeouts today. So evaluate that. You don't see that very often, that you give up 13 hits, but yet you strike them out 16 times.
Yeah, that's was not aware of that, I guess, but I mean, the best thing about our guys is we throw a lot of strikes. So if you get on the other side of things, if you just want to get after it, it's probably a good approach for us, right? Hey, just get out of it. They're going to throw a lot of strikes. They're going to throw a lot of strikes. Get after them. We are going to give up some hits because of that, right? We throw so many strikes. We're around the strike zone. And then, we made some pitches to get out of some innings that held us in that game to give us a chance at the end. So I think we're doing just enough and to hold it down until the real us shows up, because there's a real us in there. I really do believe it. I told the kids that last night. I go, hey guys, you might be the most talented group that I've ever coached, right? Talent wise, it's there. We're ready to go. And when we're just waiting for it all to click, and it clicked early a little bit against some quality teams, and I'm going to talk to these guys about it. The teams, that Ellsworth and St. Cloud and whoever else, they're coming to get you. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Hey, World Series team last year, they're giving their best punch at us. So we got to start understanding that we got to get out there and fight every day.
No doubt. Obviously, you're a team that everybody wants to chalk up a win against, especially a D2 school that can kind of make their season if they get a win or two against Indian Hills. Now, this was a non-conference game, but we are playing. I wasn't sure how it worked yet. We are playing similar to last year. Every time you play a conference team, or at least 3 of the 4 times that you play a conference team, even if they're the D2 side of things, will count towards postseason standings, right?
Correct. So 33 games. There's 11 other teams that are in the ICCAC. So you'll play those guys 3 times. And then the 4th game, some teams wanted to play it, some teams did not. So that 4th game would not count towards the conference. So 7, 9 inning, then a 9 inning. And if you play again, then that last game is a 7 inning baseball game.
Okay. And so this one here was not a conference game with Ellsworth. All right, talk a little bit about, if you would, J.J. Dutton. What can you tell us there? He came out early. Anything you can share with us?
You bet. I'll share it. We're in the mode of teaching. What is our identity, right? And he wasn't really bought into our identity, and those are the things that we're 8-5, and I've spent 13 games trying to teach our guys this is what's expected, and this is what we're trying to do, and he didn't get out of the box on a fair or foul right there, and some other missed sign. You know what I mean? There's nothing bad. It's just teaching young kids how to do it our way, right? Identity. And as you know, when we really started buying into our identity last year, it was fun, right? It was fun to watch. It's enjoyable to watch. Kids had fun. The fans have fun. So we're really just, hey, if you don't want to do our identity, take a rest, and the next. And we got a lot of players, so let's play everybody. Like, you don't want to buy into identity, and it's not don't want to. I guess it's just you're not at this
Still
point
learning.
in time. Yeah, still learning. Young guy, full of talent, right? Like,
Oh, man.
guys show up, he can run, he can throw, he's long and strong, and we were talking about basketball when I was on the show with you about Hank, long, strong, and mobile. That's him right there, long, strong, and mobile. So he's a great kid, and we got a whole bunch of young guys that play a lot of innings for us. So there's a lot of teaching going on.
Urkel had not given up a run this year. He gives up a couple there, but then again he strikes out the side in the middle of that. What did you see in him today? And I guess as far as the home run and the hit that tied the game, where was he missing? What was off for him today?
I think the biggest thing is that was really the first time where it was closed situation, right? And so then we're amped up, and I was just trying to tell the dugout, like, hey, man, like, it's the same thing. You get all excited, he gets all excited. We're just trying to, learn and and progress. And he's got a really bad deal, and it happens all the dang time, that on his index finger when he throws the baseball comes on his thumb, and it opens a cut almost every single time. And so I don't know if you notice he kept going like this to his pant. Well, that's the deal. It opens a deal right there for some reason, and it happened that last year, and it happens again. So, he got through it and gave us another chance. And I mean, you're disappointed, but I'm so proud that we keep trying to hang around. You know what I mean? Even the last game at St. Cloud Tech, they played really well. It's 4-0, and we did enough to climb back in there and give us a shot late. So they are trying to stay in the baseball game and give us a chance late in baseball games.
All right, Coach, you'll be here Saturday. We'll be right back here against Southwestern. That will be a conference game?
No, that is non-conference, and that is a doubleheader starting at 1 o'clock.
Okay.
2 games starting at 1 o'clock. Both teams have lost games, and we're just trying to pick up and give these guys, what they deserve, the amount of games they deserve.
Okay, so it will be a doubleheader starting at 1 o'clock on Saturday. Coach Torrez and the Warriors get the win. 7-6, we walk them off in the bottom of the ninth. Coach, thanks for joining us, and thanks to all of you for joining us. We'll be here Saturday for the doubleheader starting at 1 o'clock. I hope you'll join us on Go Hills TV. For the entire crew, I'm Russ W. Oker saying so long, everybody.